Hey, welcome to my alternate day fasting results for week number 5. Uh, Man, what a heck of a week it was. It was a tough week. I would say out of the all the weeks I've been doing this so far, this is probably the toughest week. So let's get right into it here. I weighed in on July 27th at the beginning of the week at 27.2% body fat at 211.8 pounds, down about 13.6 pounds since I started this on June 29th of this year. And Monday wasn't, I had 4 eat days this week and 3 fast days. So those are my favorite weeks because you only have 3 of the fast days. On Monday, I ate a good amount of food. I started tracking my sleep too, as you can see on the chart. Started tracking my sleep with the Fitbit there, just to see if that had any factor in my weight loss or calories. They say you need to have good sleep to keep your metabolism up. So uh, that's why I started doing that. I've also started keeping track of the calories burned during the day. But anyway, on Monday, I ate a good amount of food. Weighed in that morning at the 211.8. And I started noticing at the tail end of week 4 that the constipation started to come back. Now, in round 1 of last year, when I did this in October, the constipation started to hit me about week 3. And out of this whole thing with ADF, that is probably the one thing that just burns me, because it just sort of throws a monkey wrench into the plans. My thought is that, it's very difficult when the human body doesn't function and work properly. I also hold to the belief that as humans, we weren't designed to sit there and eat all the time, every day, 3 meals a day plus snacks. And I knew going into the ADF, the alternate day fasting, that eating less food, you would go to the bathroom less, things like that, and your digestive system would pretty much slow down a little bit. Now there are some remedies to that too, and I'll get to that here in a second. So I did start to notice it slowing down at the tail end of week 4. So there was a period of about 2 full days plus 2 half days. So let's just say 72 hours where I didn't end up going to the bathroom. So that kind of bothered me. And when you would go to the bathroom, or when I would go to the bathroom, it wouldn't be like how it was. If you look at there's something called the Bristol stool chart on Google, and I'll actually post a picture of it here so you can see it. The type 1 is basically severe constipation, which is basically what I had, and nothing in me was moving. So you have to understand, I'm having these eat days and I'm exercising and doing all these other things, and I'm having all these eat days and I'm not going to the bathroom. So in my mind, I'm having all this food just stuck in my body. And I know if your body doesn't get rid of waste, it's like instead of taking out the trash in your house, you're setting the garbage bag right in your living room and not taking it out to the curb. So, it's not good for the body to have that happen. So you have to get rid of it. Now, some of the methods to get rid of that, to get rid of the constipation, are enemas, magnesium supplements, laxatives, stool softeners, increasing your fiber intake, exercise, running, bending, moving to get the intestines moving, intestinal massage, where you massage your intestines up and then across and then down. Also, castor oil heat packs, where you take some castor oil and you You rub them on your stomach to that soaks in and gets the digestive system moving to help you go to the bathroom more. Well, I can tell you this. In the period of like 4 days, I tried all of those. I tried everything. And I finally, yesterday, which would have been day 7 of week 5, I started to go to where it was like the type 2 on the scale, the Bristol stool chart. So still not back to normal. So that was like the most difficult thing. And I try not to think about it. You know, you try to go on and go through your day, live your normal day. I wasn't feeling sick or anything like that. It was just bothering me because I knew I had this this waste in me that I needed to get rid of for my body to keep functioning properly. And so I ended up ordering some magnesium supplements. There's magnesium citrate. There is magnesium glycinate, which can that really doesn't help with the constipation. But the more and more research I did on magnesium, it helps so many functions in the body, and there are several different types of magnesiums to take. So they all kind of do different things from what my understanding is. And I also looked up magnesium-rich foods online. And as it turns out, a lot of the magnesium-rich foods that I found online are foods that I already incorporated in my diet. And I was also drinking a ton of water. So not only was I doing the water, I was eating the magnesium-rich foods, trying to uptake my fiber intake, do a little bit of exercise. So in my mind, I was doing everything I possibly could to get my body going. But anyway, on Tuesday, I had a 37-hour fast. Wednesday morning, I weighed in at 210.54 pounds. I ended up doing 2 miles on the treadmill on Wednesday, and I worked out with weights for about 15 minutes. That was my eat day. I ate a good amount of food that day. Then on Thursday, my fast day, I had a 37-hour fast. Friday, I also did weights for 15 minutes, just trying to, work on the muscles and, build up that strength. So Friday morning, I weighed in at 211.2 pounds, which is a little bit up from what I weighed in on Wednesday at 210.54. And again, in my mind, it's because I'm like, oh, I just had a big eat day and I have all this food in me. And so when I weigh in, I know that weight, some of the weight that's in there is food, excess water, things like that I am holding on to. Saturday hits, and I did a 34-hour fast. Friday night, I stopped eating at like 9:30 at night. And Saturday, I had a fast day. Sunday morning, I ended up eating at like 7:30, I think it was. So it's only a 34-hour fast. And I'm changing my mindset now that I'm at the end of week 5 to this. My mindset is, when I first started ADF, I would tell myself, okay, well, I'm going to do a 36-hour fast. I'm going to stop eating at 8:30 at night, and then I'm going to eat at, 8:30 a.m. the day after tomorrow. So that would be a 12:36. And then sometimes it would stretch into like a 37 or a 38 hour fast. Sometimes I'd wake up and I'd be like, okay, well, if you go another 15 minutes or a half hour, you can make this many hours in your fast. And that worked out well for what it was. But where I'm at now is this. I'm just focusing strictly on eating one day and fasting the next. I'm not going to put a time limit on myself. And I don't know how that's going to work out with my fasts as far as the hours go. I'm still going to log them and track them on my paperwork, but I'm not going to sit there and say in my mind, oh, we're going to go for a 40-hour fast. We're going to go for a 36-hour fast or a 34-hour fast. I'm just going to eat one day and I'm just going to fast the next. I'm not going to put a clock on it, basically. So Saturday was my fast day, and I still was having trouble not going to the bathroom, or going to the bathroom, I should say. I was still constipated. So in my mind, I'm like, yeah, this has been going on a week now. Like, this is ridiculous. So one of the things that I used to do a long time ago is I used to do the saltwater flush. And if you don't know about that, you can look it up. But anyway, and this isn't medical advice. I'm just telling you what I did. So what you do is up to you. With the saltwater flush, it's called the Chinese saltwater flush. You take 32 ounces of water and you put 2 teaspoons, not tablespoons, but teaspoons of non-iodized salt in there. So I use the pink Himalayan sea salt. You dissolve that in warm water and you drink it as fast as you can, usually within a couple minutes. Then about 20 to 25 minutes after that, you drink more water, probably 20 to 32 ounces of that. And it said on the internet, of course, everything you read on the internet is true, that the water is the same weight as like the salt in your blood, so it doesn't absorb in your body and it shoots straight through you and pretty much cleans you out. And I've used it before in the past, probably 8 times, and probably 6 of those were successful. So I did that, and it didn't work. And I'm like, oh my God, now I have all this salt in me now, and all this water in me, and I'm going to be retaining water, and I guess I could kind of feel it, maybe. If after drinking all that water and having it not go out of you, you feel more bloated and just kind of heavy. And I thought, oh, well, that's great. I'm weighing in tomorrow, and I'm probably going to weigh in. This is Saturday. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I'm weighing in tomorrow, probably going to weigh in a lot heavier. But when I weighed in Sunday, I weighed in at 211.40 pounds, which was lighter than I thought I would be because I knew how much water I had. And I had all the salt in me, just probably retaining the water. But the amazing thing is on Sunday when I weighed in, my body fat percentage went down to 25.4%. And I think on June 29th, it was up to 28. So I actually went down almost about half of a pound for the week. And then my body fat percentage dropped. So maybe it was a combination of doing the weightlifting and, the alternate day fasting, even though I had all this other stuff going on physically and mentally with my body of how I think that my body should work. It still went down a little bit. And again, at my work, they bought food on one of my fast days. So my way around that is I just put my food in a bag and put it in the fridge, and I took it home with me, and then I ate that Sunday morning on my eat day. So that worked out real well for me. Here's my next dilemma. Week 6 for me, I am on vacation. So I don't know how to, going into week 6, thinking about this last night, I'm on day 1 of week 6. I really don't want to do ADF on my vacation. I don't want to restrict myself on my vacation. If I'm working during the week and I have a day off at home one day, and it happens to be my fasting day, I'm okay with that. I can fast one day on my day off, and it's so easy to fast at work because I'm working and staying busy. But the one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to have 7 days off in a row and then have to do 4 fast days and 3 eat days, because number one, I'll be spending time with family. I want to hang out and enjoy myself. So far today was a normal fast day for me. I think I'm just going to not do ADF on my vacation and then come back to it in week 7 and then just start my normal ADF rotation. So, but it's still up in the air depending on how I feel. I may fast 1 or 2 days this week. It just depends. But right now my mindset is on my vacation. Who knows what the week will bring? And I don't want to sit there and restrict myself when I'm on my vacation. And I still plan on working, outside, plenty of yard work to do, still plan on exercising. And in my mind, I know that if I eat, my mind is already starting to gravitate toward making healthier choices. So in my mind, I know when I do eat, I'm already starting to pick those healthier options instead of the junk food options. So I think I should be okay if I did eat, even if I ate every day on my vacation. Health-wise, I still think I'm going to be okay. The only thing is, in round one when I stopped doing ADF, I noticed that my weight shot up quite a bit. So I'm kind of guessing it might go up, which I'm sure it will. How many pounds, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not really watching the scale. But like I said, I'm in this for the long haul. I have on my worksheets, I've mapped out 16 weeks, and this is only week 6. So I'll just hop right on with right back into week 7 if, in fact, I do eat every day of this vacation. So, but anyway, again, the choice is up to me. If you're doing this, the choice is up to you to tailor it to your needs and how you want it to go. So if you're trying this out, great. If you're not, still great. I'm doing this for my own benefit, experimenting on myself to see how things go, because I know that in the past, the true alternate day fasting is really the only thing that works for me, meaning it's helped me lose weight, lower my blood pressure, and still be able to eat the things I want and have fun with friends and family as far as eating goes. So anyway, I hope that information was helpful. If you have any comments, put them below, and I will see you for the beginning of the week 6 results sometime next week. So anyway, bye.